I'm wondering if you've ever really looked forward to something with great anticipation and expectation. And then when that something came to pass, it turned out to be a dud. NBD, no big deal. You were disappointed. Has that ever happened to you? I was in Atlanta, Hotlanta, in 1999, being trained as a pharmaceutical sales rep for Pfizer. I was a bit of an outlier in my class. Reps from all over the country had come. Most of them were women. I found that interesting. And I was, even 21 years ago, much older than the average person there. Old enough to be the father of some of the sales reps. Pfizer had figured out what other drug companies figured out. If you wanted to have access to a mostly male corps of doctors, you should send women, and it didn't hurt if they were attractive women. Now, I will say, they were not simply attractive. They were bright lights. They were intelligent. They were winsome. They were full of life. It was an interesting week. I was sitting there, and we had a break, and I decided I'd go out in the lobby, and there was a whole covey of these women who were gathered around each other, and they were all speaking at the same time, and they were animated in their emotions, and as if something of great note and surprise was going to happen. And so I immediately went over, and I said, what's going on? And one of them said, he's coming! He's coming! He's coming here! He's coming just down the street. Can you believe it? He's coming. And I said, who's coming? And she said, and what is his name? Who's the star of ER? George Clooney. See? That's what I said. I didn't know George Clooney. She said, it's George Clooney. George Clooney is coming. And I said, oh, really? Yes, at 5 o'clock today. And we're going to go. You've got to go too. I said, who's George Clooney? She says he's on ER. I said, what's ER? Now, they looked at me the way you did when you were a young person and your parents were dumb. They rolled their eyes. Come on now, surely you're not from a different planet. So I debated, should I go see George Clooney or not? He must have been a person to know. I wondered if I should go to my room and study about endothelial dysfunction and, be good. But I decided George Clooney would win out. So we went down the street to the Hard Rock Cafe. Now, they put up a temporary stage because this was a celebrity. And we all gathered there. It was a very intimate setting, less people than are here, but it was going to be George Clooney. And 5 o'clock came and there was no George Clooney, because when you are famous, you dare not show up on time, right? So we all waited. I said, okay, 15 minutes for a professor. That means 5 for George Clooney. I was about to turn and leave when this buzz started from over at the side, and up onto the stage hops George Clooney himself. Now, he was wearing a white t-shirt and a pair of old jeans and some tennis shoes. And everybody was going wild. I mean, it wasn't quite the Beatles and Ed Sullivan, their debut. Not quite that wild. But everybody was jumping up and down. Look, there he is. I even found myself going, hey, George, hey. Now, everybody quieted down, and there's George. And I thought, he feels awkward. He was awkward. The way you're awkward when you're famous for being famous. And you come out among people, and they're judging you. Wait a minute. You look different. He was awkward. He said a few things, and he was talking. And I heard one of the girls who came turn over to another and say, he's a lot shorter than I thought he was. He looks short to me. I didn't know. And another one leaned over and said, yeah, he's kind of skinny. He looks skinny to me. I don't know. That was George Clooney. I went back to the hotel. I'm not much of a bar person, so after George left, I went back. And I was walking on the way thinking, you know, it's so hard when people have expectations of you and then you show up and they're disappointed. Has that ever happened to you? Let me tell you, it happened in our text today because John the Baptist was out in the wilderness. Now, John was preaching hellfire damnation sermons. Make no mistake about it. You can read it in the Gospels. All his sermons were one thing: sinners in the hand of an angry God. He did not so much preach them as he did spit and spray them. Repent! Repent! He was a fiery preacher. And he had preached one of those sermons, and all the sinners lined up to come be baptized. The baptism of repentance. Turn or burn. That was his sermon. Shake it or bake. Shake and bake. I'm going to shake you up, and if you don't get baptized, you're going to bake in the fire. That was his sermon. Now, in that line was one he had been promising was going to come. Better than George Clooney. It was the Messiah. And if you wonder what John thought the Messiah was going to be like, all you have to do is go back in your Bible. You can do that during church. It's okay. Look at the verses just before our text. And John says, he's coming. He's going to have a scythe in one hand and a sharp pitchfork in the other. And he's going to start whacking and cutting. And then he's going to separate the wheat and the chaff. And the chaff he's going to burn in the fire. He's coming. And then there he was in line, along with all the sinners. And he didn't look anything like Rambo. He looked more like Woody Allen, creeping up to John. But John knew him when he saw him. He was his cousin. And you know what John said? You heard it. Wait, this isn't right. Where's your white horse? Where's the angel army? Where's all your weapons of war? This isn't right. You shouldn't be baptized. You're not a sinner. No, it's not right. And Jesus said, put the water on me. It's right. I'm doing the right thing. Now, he got out of the water, and then Matthew's gospel says he did not pass go, he did not collect $200. He went directly out into the wilderness, driven there by the Spirit, to encounter Satan. So much for the Messiah. And John keeps baptizing people and looking out, going, I don't know, I don't feel right about this. So he had his doubts. Jesus began his ministry, and he said the same thing John did. You can read, repent, the kingdom of heaven is at hand, but it sounded different on his lips. It didn't sound like Jesus was out to get the enemies as much as he was out to change everybody, to get to the enemy that is within each one. He was not the kind of Messiah that anybody expected. Why, do you know he praised a terrorist? He did. Not only a terrorist, but a leader of the terrorists. There was a Roman centurion that hated Roman invader terrorists. And Jesus encountered him one day and he said, would you heal my servant? And everybody thought, well, Jesus wouldn't do that. That's the enemy. Jesus said, I'll follow you. And the man said, you don't have to follow him. I'm a person in command. I know that when I speak, people do what I say. So I know all you have to do is utter a word, and my servant will be healed. And there in front of all those people who had been waiting for the Messiah to come and knew what he was going to be like, Jesus said, I have not found such faith in Israel as I have found in this terrorist. You see? Why? He was at the temple one day, and all the big bucks people came in and to bring their offerings with such great fanfare. The kind of people that the temple depends on now. They were bringing big wads. And nobody noticed a bent-over, impoverished woman who snuck in over to the collection plate on the side and dropped in 2 pennies. And Jesus said, "There's your giver now. There's your giver." They give out of their abundance. She's given everything. You see, he wasn't what we expected. In fact, John was so disappointed that when he got arrested, when Herod Antipas arrested him and threw him in the jail to shut him up, John sent word to Jesus, "Are you the one we waited for, or are you an imposter?" That's right. And Jesus didn't really answer him directly. He said, "You go and tell John what you see and hear. They're blind people who receive their sight, they're lepers who are cleansed, the lame are healed, the poor are hearing the good news. Blessed is the one who doesn't take offense at my difference." So we never know, did John come to terms with the difference before he lost his head? We'll never know. But Jesus surely didn't change. All those people who were waiting for Jesus to be the great military ruler who was going to make Israel great again, they were all excited when he came into Jerusalem at the end, and there was a crowd, and the crowd was stirred up, and they thought, "Here it is. Here comes the rebellion. Here comes the Messiah we waited for." And Jesus came into the town with everybody cheering, and then the Gospels say he just looked around, and he went back out again to the hillside. And they tell us that in the night, he knelt down at his disciples' feet and began to wash them. And remember how John thought, "Wait, this isn't right." Peter said, "Wait, this isn't right. You shouldn't wash our feet. We should wash your feet." Remember what Jesus said? "I am your Lord and Master. And if I wash your feet, you should wash one another's feet." Isn't it something? Jesus came and everybody waited for the lion to lie down with the lamb and all the prophecies to come true. And yes, there were blind people healed, but there were lots of blind people walking around. And yes, there were lame people healed, but there were plenty of lame people on the corners begging. Jesus came and ministered, and they waited for the kingdom to come. And then he walked up the hillside to reign, not on a throne, but a cross. And the one who came a few years later was Titus, with military forces enough to burn the temple and destroy half the city. We're still waiting, aren't we, for this Messiah we expected that would make everything right. We're so tired of violence. We're so tired of injustice. We keep waiting and waiting and wondering, when? When will this happen? Barbara Brown Taylor says that Jesus carries out his ministry among little people, not powerful ones, doing small things, not big ones, with local effect, not cosmic effect. You hear that? Little people, not popular ones, small things, not big things, local effect. That's the kind of Messiah who's still coming, isn't it? Isn't it? that Jesus will make the world great again, act of kindness by act of kindness, small acts of kindness, of doing the right thing that are possible for each one of us. So I was in Freeman Motors, waiting for my car. I'd been told it would be 2 hours. Well, I knew what to do with that. I doubled that figure to make it 4. I just dealt with a building contractor. I understood you take an estimate and you double it, and you might be fairly close. So I waited 4 hours, and then Sally dropped me off, and I thought, oh good, it'll be ready. Well, it wasn't ready. So I sat in the waiting room at Freeman Motors. There was one woman, she was sitting at the other end. I sat all the way to the other end because she had a terrible cough. I didn't want to get near her, so I sat all the way to the other end. And then, while we were there, another woman came in, and she was mad as a wet hen. She was upset. A woman scorned, good gracious, I don't know what had happened, but she was mad. And she came into that waiting room, and she sat there with her teeth gritting, and she was all mad. And I was sitting there trying to work on this sermon. And I kept looking over at her, trying to get her eye. Maybe if I smiled at her, she'll loosen up a little bit. Oh, no. And finally, the woman down here coughing looked over and said, you got a Bible? And I said, yes. And then comes the predictable exchange. You know, I love the Bible. And she starts telling me about the Bible. And I'm listening, yes. And this other woman was sitting there like this. And I think, she's going to loosen up because we're talking about the Bible. It was a good conversation, and then it came to its end. And then her car was ready, and she got called, and the mad woman and I were sitting there. Now, when I had walked in my chair, I had stepped on a spot on the floor where it was sticky, like somebody had spilled a Coke, and sort of wiped it up. But it was really sticky. I stepped twice. And when the mad woman came in, she stepped in it too. Now, I was sitting there and I thought I have to go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom, and that little voice, you hear it, the little voice said, you don't have to wait for somebody to bring a mop. There's some paper towels. You can get up that sticky place. You can do that. That would help somebody out. So I get these wad of brown paper towels dripping water, and I know the water dries, and I go out there, whatever, and I kneel down on the floor, and I start wiping. It was a big mess. It took a long time. I dried it with the paper towels, and I looked, and it was still sticky. I went back and got some more, and came back down and wiped it. And then I went over to my seat. And I want to tell you, that woman across the room stood up and said, thank you, Jesus. And she came to God, and it was a beautiful ending. No. It wasn't that way. But let me tell you, when she got up because her car was ready, her jaw was not quite as tight. And I kept thinking, I'm a little person. This is a small thing. Maybe it's going to have a local effect. What do you think?